Welcome to another edition of Camp Dolphins All Access. It is day 2 out here at Dolphins training camp in Miami Gardens. I'm Mike Cunio. Today, making his debut, joined by John Kangemi out here, our QB1 here at CBS4. John, you thought yesterday the offense may have won the day in day 1, day 2. What were your thoughts?
I thought the defense took a big step forward, Mike. I thought the pressure around the pocket was evident. I thought the defensive backs as a whole had a better day. It's tough with Waddle and Hill on the outside and on the inside with a lot of motion moving around. But I thought the defense took a big step forward. I thought they got their hands on the football in terms of slowing down the passing game. And it's good to see some back and forth early in camp, as you alluded to. I thought the offense did a really good job on day 1. The energy was there. The execution was there. I thought Tua was really on target and on time with his passing. And that really filtered down to the whole offense. Today, I think the defense slipped the script a little bit. I thought they did a great job of pressuring the pocket, and their presence was felt from the minute they stepped on the field to that last horn blew.
You know, for the most part, it was team run it back with that on that defensive side of the ball. But they did bring in an experienced vet in Melvin Ingram, a guy who plays on the outside there on the defensive line. Yesterday, Coach said he kind of forced himself into some of the team stuff, even though he's working his way back through injuries. What can he add to this team if he is healthy going forward?
Well, this is the best scenario you could wish for, to have a veteran guy on the defensive line that's already filled with talent, just to have another guy that could be on a pitch count in certain games. Guys go down, guys get nicked. You have to be there when your number, is called. And I think Melvin Ingram's going to really put some pressure in the pocket, but give that presence and confidence to this defensive staff, this entire team, that he can step in at any time and be Melvin Ingram that we've seen in the past, wear different colored jerseys, but always give you that production. And I think that's the key for the Dolphins on defense. They have a number of guys. It's just not one, it's just not X on the outside or Byron Jones opposite him or at linebacker with Baker. You have a multitude of guys that can step in, and that level never really dips. And you saw that in OTAs, and now you see that with 2 days into training camp. It's a luxury for this Miami Dolphins to take a look on that side of the football and know you have 18 deep, 20 deep that can get in, and that production really doesn't dip.
Right, a lot of depth. Today we had a new orange jersey. It was Jalen Waddle. He said he noticed the media bopping their head, so he thought, he did a good job picking the playlist. But Tyreek Hill was asked today about the prospect of lining up next to Jalen Waddle on the same side of the field, same side of the ball, and what the defenses might think. And Tyreek said, well, he thinks they're going to be scared bleepless. We're going to have to censor ourselves here. Do you see that speed already kind of taking form here and them being able to take advantage of it?
You can tell when a defense gets a little bit nervous or a little bit gun shy when both of those guys line up and they do that short motion, and you don't know who's coming in and who's going out.
Right.
And it's going to put some pressure on opposing defenses and put defensive backs either on their heels, or they're going to maybe take a step forward when they should be taking a step back. And you can't do that on either one of those guys, because just a half a step is going to give a window for Tua to fit the football in either over their heads or underneath. And I think underneath could be more dangerous when you have two guys that can catch the football and then do something after that. They can run away from defenders, and I think that's going to be a staple of this Miami Dolphin offense. You're going to see a lot of catch and run and a lot of explosive plays with 5, 8, 10, 12-yard pass completions, because these guys can take a harmless play and turn it into a touchdown.
Turn it into a big gain. So fans have not been out here yet, but on Saturday when they are here, they're going to notice a couple of things. Shorter practice, fewer reps. I asked both Waddle and Tyreek Hill about that. They seem to like that, because you got to be really deliberate with the reps you get out here. As a former player, how does a shorter practice, fewer reps translate to success?
Concentration. I think you only get a limited amount of opportunities to run plays that you've seen on the whiteboard, and now you're trying to take that emphasis in meetings and move it to the practice field. So limited reps means more importance on those reps, and I think that's a good thing for the Miami Dolphins. You don't need to be out here 2.5 hours to get things done. You've been in through OTAs. You've been working out all summer. It's about getting terminology down. It's about lining up in the right spots and then playing fast. And I think on both sides of the football, through 2 days of training camp, they've shown that they can do that. Now, you just want to keep building on those days as you get closer to Tampa Bay, as you get closer to Philadelphia, as you get closer to the regular season in New England, right here at Hard Rock Stadium. Just build on those days. And I think the offense won day 1, the defense won day 2. It was short, it was sweet, it was crisp. And that's what you hope continues for the Miami Dolphins.
That means the rubber match is tomorrow, Friday morning. We'll see what happens. You know what? A couple of days in, yesterday was overcast, today was a little breezy. Dolphins catching a little bit of break weather-wise. But yeah, another fun day out here in Miami Gardens for Dolphins training camp. For John Kinjemi, I'm Mike Cunha. There's been another edition of Camp Dolphins All Access.